vision board. This recipe journal.
Hi guys, I haven't vlogged in years. I don't even know how to do this anymore, but I decided to put together a little vlog and tell you guys how, I don't know, we're just like leveling up this year. And this year, my like word of the year for 2025 is flourish. I was trying not to do something like growth or thrive or something because I feel like I've done those before. So this year it's flourish, and I want to tell you guys kind of how I'm doing that and then show you what I'm doing too. I am like tracking everything because I don't know, I just like love to track stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get to it. I literally live in a new apartment that I haven't shown you guys. I live with my boyfriend. I am still in SoCal and I'm still working as a medical device engineer, but life has definitely changed. Yeah, I think in the light of the TikTok ban, I've like been inspired to get back on TikTok and then realizing that it's probably not the best choice. So I'm getting back on YouTube, which is honestly, this is like where I started this little like vlogging hobby. So anyway, right now I just got back from the gym. I actually did a tempo run tonight, which is new to me. One of my main goals this year is to run a half marathon. I know, super creative. I'm sure it's on a lot of people's lists, but I never in a million years thought that I could ever run a half marathon. Like, I didn't even know that I had this interest really, but I've like kind of thrown around the idea the last like couple of years to like get back into running and whatever. And I definitely have like on and off, but I don't think I've ever run more than like 6 miles at a time. So yeah, I'm like trying to stick to kind of like a tentative training plan right now, which I can like get into later. But I did a treadmill run tonight because I don't like running when it's dark out, especially alone as a girl. So I just got back from that, which means that I need to definitely have some electrolytes, which I can show you what electrolytes I've been loving lately. Well, honestly, not even lately. Like, I've loved them for so long now. But yeah, then I need to eat dinner, and I don't even know what I'm doing tonight. I honestly like didn't really plan much, but I'm realizing that it's a clear sky out, so I'm gonna ask my boyfriend if he wants to go to the beach and look at the stars. It's so cheesy, but he planned a date for us like this, like last month, and it was so cute. We just like got all cozy, and so I think we might do that again tonight. I'll have to text him and ask him on a date. Anyway, I gotta figure out what I want to eat for dinner. I think I'll probably have a tempeh stir fry because I meal prepped that yesterday, and it's pretty good. So long, but we are here on a work from home day, and it is now just past 2 o'clock. I have gotten a lot of work stuff done. I took a lunch break and I went to a little pastry place near me, and it was my treat because I've actually been sticking to the 5-minute journal, and one of the first things it has you do is commit to 5 days, and you get to write down like, I'm gonna, I don't know, treat myself with whatever. You get to pick something if you commit to it. If not, you're gonna do whatever thing that you see as like a safe punishment. My punishment, I guess, was I was gonna delete the YouTube app if I didn't finish all 5 days, but I did. So I got a pastry and a latte, and that was nice. So my boyfriend made me lunch, and now I'm back to work. But I figured I wanted to check in and show you guys some things. I haven't even really talked about like my New Year's goals or anything that much in this vlog, I don't think. So I wanted to kind of let you guys know. One of them is definitely journaling. I don't know if I was mentioning already, but besides my New Year's goals for 2025, I also created a list of 25 things I want to do while I'm 25, because I turned 26 in less than 6 months. And I made this list probably like a couple months after I turned 25, and I still have like a few things that I haven't necessarily figured out what I want to add to the list, so maybe things will come to me. But anyway, all of that being said, I think my top item on there, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure my number one on there was to try therapy, and it's one of my goals for this month too was to like find a therapist at least. And my first appointment is tonight. So fingers crossed. I'm doing virtual. I'm just doing like a video call on Zoom. And that way I can just like be cozy at home and I can like tell you from wherever. But I don't know. I'm not like nervous. Like I think that based on the bio and stuff, like I think my therapist is gonna be nice. I'm kind of going for like a cozy aunt vibe, so hopefully I feel comfortable with her. It's literally the first session, so I don't really know what to expect, but I had my assessment last week where they just asked me a bunch of questions about like my mental health and like why I'm coming to therapy and stuff like that. So I feel like today we'll probably be talking about that kind of stuff and then just like getting to know each other, I think. But again, I really have no idea. So we'll see how that goes. I'm excited though, because I think at some point everyone should try it out. And even if like this lady isn't for me, I can just switch therapists. So we shall see. But I wanted to show you guys my vision board that I made. My friends and I did like a vision board night and it was so fun. I printed out photos that I had saved from Pinterest, and then we also had like a handful of magazines and stuff, and we put things together, and I think it came out so cute. I have it next to my desk. Okay, I have it on top of my bookshelf here. I just picked up these 2 books from a little free library down the road from me. This one's actually for a friend who's reading these like ABC mystery books. Anyway, this is my vision board. There's nothing like too personal on here, so I think I can show you all of it, yeah. Some of it's pretty straightforward. Like, I obviously want to spend time with friends, my boyfriend, go to the beach, and then just like pretty things in general. Some of these are from specific national parks that I want to go to this year, and as well as specific cities like Porto, obviously I want to go to Portugal, Lisbon, and then some nice little quotes, just some pretty things. And this one's kind of funny. I put a little 13.1 right there next to this runner girl because I want to run a half marathon this year. I have my Kindle. I want to go camping with friends. I am going to surf again. I have been saying that for so long. I will surf again one day. Today's just not the day. And yeah, I think it came out super cute. One of the things that my boyfriend and I'm not going to show his goals, but we each wrote down our January goals and habits. Some of these align with like my goals for the year or like things on my 25 list, but I just wanted to add them in here so I could like physically check them off as well. But I do have a spreadsheet going too, so just having a hard time focusing. But like I said, I found a therapist, found a dermatologist. I haven't gone yet, but we'll see if they can do anything for me. I'm doing dry January, which has not been that hard. I want to find a volunteer opportunity, having a low spend, high save month. That's been going pretty well too. I started my 5-minute journal and I've been sticking with it, so that's good. I went hiking. I want to read a couple books this month. I'm 70% of the way through my current book, which I'll tell you guys about in a bit. I want to try a new recipe every month. I'll show you my recipe journal in a minute. And we wanted to have a game night, date night, so. Anyway, I just have it up on my fridge here, and I think this helps seeing it every day. I also never showed you guys my flowers after I got back from the farmer's market. They're literally so cute. Okay, for Christmas, I got this recipe journal. It's from a shop friend of mine, which is Kenzie Elizabeth's brand. And I saw this and I was like, oh my goodness, this is so cute. So I'll just show you one recipe that I have in here. Actually, I think I have a couple. I like literally just started. Okay, that one's not done yet, but this one I'm happy with, and I've made these a few times and they came out really good. So they're high protein vegan bagels, but they're not like the typical Greek yogurt bagels that I feel like everyone's making right now. They actually use Vital wheat gluten to get the protein content higher. This is plant-fully based recipe, and I can have a link down below, but I've really been loving these. And in general, I just like love the fact that I have a recipe journal now. Like, I don't know why, but I just think it's so cute. Like, I can pass this down in my family and stuff. So yeah, there's different sections, of course, and little tidbits at the beginning that are helpful. But yeah, like I said, I'm literally just getting started with it. I only have 2 breakfast things in here. But yeah, super happy with this. Okay, the other thing I want to talk about was the book I'm reading right now, The Wedding People. This actually has, I think it was voted like the top book on Goodreads in 2024 in a specific genre. I literally don't remember. But what I think is crazy is I'm not like a super artsy person, but I actually follow the artist who created this cover art on Instagram, and I saw that like this book, they like got him to make this cover for it, and I was like, what the heck, that's so weird. Anyway, that's like random, but the book itself is good. I was actually just telling my boyfriend about it, and I feel like it's interesting. Like, I'm definitely intrigued and I want to keep reading. I thought it was gonna be like a romance or something, and it's definitely not. So that was kind of surprising, but I definitely like want to know how it ends and if it like wraps up well. So we'll see. I've only got 30% left. So I'll definitely finish it in the next few days. Yeah, comment down below some of your books on your TBR this year. I feel like I have so many that I need to just make more time for reading, honestly. Going to the beach to read helps even when it is winter. I never really think to do that, but I did that recently and it was nice. But yeah, just wanted to kind of catch you up. I will probably check in with you guys later to tell you more about my other goals for the year. I currently just cracked open a Celsius because in my half marathon training, today is actually my easy run day, but I'm in my luteal phase. So I am just gonna have this little pick me up, and then I think I'm gonna go around 4 miles. I have 7 miles on Saturday, so I can't do anything too crazy this week. But yeah, besides my easy run today, in a couple days, I have like a tempo run, and I'll probably only do 4 miles there too, I think. I don't know, we'll see what I'm feeling like that day, I guess. Okay, this is a game changer. My boyfriend got me a casemate, like sticky thing to go on the back of my phone case. I feel like I'm a real vlogger now. This is so funny, I'm being so dramatic, but I am getting ready to go on my run, and I wanted to just chit chat about the rest of my 2025 goals. I'm trying to think what I should do with my hair for this run. I'm thinking just a classic ponytail. I am gonna go run along the beach here in Ventura. Yeah, I think as I mentioned before, my word of the year is flourish, and that is basically to flourish in all aspects of my life. Health, wellness, that includes like social health, mental health, emotional health, physical health, all that good stuff. So with that, I have some goals. As you saw on my vision board, I want to run a half marathon this year. I have never really classified myself as a runner. I've gone through different like running phases, I'd say. And like I have, you know, maybe a little bit more than like a beginner's running stamina at this point. I'm definitely not like the best or anything. I don't even know if I have like the best form. Sometimes I feel like when I'm running, I'm literally just like, I'm basically going as fast as a fast walk, but like picking up my feet more. Like, I don't know, like when I start to get tired and stuff. I don't know, I've like randomly mentioned that I wanted to run a half marathon at like some point in my life, and I just said like, okay, literally what is stopping me at this point? Because the last time I was really into running, I got to like almost halfway, I'd say. And yeah, I just decided that that would be a good challenge. Also, it's on my list of 25 things to do before I'm 25. So now I'm like, shoot, I have less than 6 months. But I currently just ran 6 miles last weekend, so I'm like, okay. I also just have like goals that are related to habits. So for example, I want to try to strength train at least like 3 times a week. I think that that's like pretty obtainable. It's also like just from past experience with like my body and stuff, I think that it is the most effective for like actual physical changes. I want to do yoga or like some form of stretching or Pilates at least once a week, because I just noticed that like my mobility is definitely changing as I get older. I have some like savings goals. So as you guys saw, I'm like doing a low spend month, and to keep myself accountable with that, I'm like being super intentional about like all of my purchases and like if they're necessities or not. And then I printed out a physical copy of a January calendar, and every day, well, I haven't done it every day, but like every few days I'll write down my purchases for each day that are not like just recurring bills. Obviously I'm not gonna put like my utilities on there, things like that, but everything else, like even when I buy like gas, groceries, all that kind of stuff, I have been actually writing it down, And I think that helps a lot because honestly, I had like a handful of no spend days, like completely like $0 within the first like week. And I don't know, I think I was realizing that maybe sometimes I was just like jumping to buy random things just because I can. And I do have a budget so that like I can feel empowered to just buy stuff like when I need it, which is great that I'm at this point in my life where I can do that. But I think that sometimes it also just led to like silly purchases, and I just want to like aggressively save everything that I'm saving from not spending as much this month. There are like little things that I definitely need to buy, like I ran out of mouth tape, like stuff like that. I think that there's some like health things that I'll have to repurchase, but to me that's like a necessity. I definitely have a reading goal. I think it's like 30 books this year. Last year was 25, so I'm just upping it a little bit. I think that my Kindle honestly will help. I had my Kindle for the last 6 months of the year in 2024, and it definitely makes reading like so much quicker and easier. Although it still depends on the book, because if I'm not super into a book, it still takes me on. I'm gonna go on my run and I will check in with you guys on the rest of my goals later. Okay, so I just finished therapy and I like don't know how to feel because obviously the first session I'm just like telling her about me and she's like asking random questions. Yeah, I guess that's all I'll say on that. But wow, went to therapy for the first time. I ran my 4 miles. It honestly felt so great. Like I had that runner's high, you know? I was on FaceTime with my parents and then I was on the therapy call. So I'm just like kind of sick of talking. So I'm probably gonna stop vlogging right now. But hopefully I can just chill for the rest of the evening.